and welcome to my YouTube channel, John's Box, and welcome to another edition of the series which I started a few months ago, which is Through Learning to Service. It's all about the goings on at Park School. That's me from 1981, and it's all about this booklet that I discovered also by the same title, Through Learning to Service, and I've been going through it in my previous videos, and because it's Christmas, because it's the season of goodwill, I thought it would be a great idea to look at the happenings at Park School during Christmas time. There are 2 pages in the booklet dedicated to Christmas at Park, and I can tell you a lot did go on during the Christmas season, from Christmas parcels, Christmas shopping, there's the carol singing, decorations, clothes for charity, and even toy making. And students and teachers ensured that those in need of Christmas cheer actually got it. I put on my glasses because I'm going to be reading from now on fragments from this booklet. As I've said, there's 2 sides dedicated in the booklet. I know one of you have got this booklet actually. Well, speaking of Christmas cheer, let me quote what it says. The volume of activities undertaken each year to bring cheer and goodwill to the elderly, the deprived and the handicapped in the locality has grown steadily. It started in the early days with Christmas parties provided in the Home Economics Department for the younger boys and girls from Olive House Children's Home, and Mrs. A.E. Chambers describes the genesis of our current Christmas activities. Quote, Mrs. Chambers was actually at the school practically to its closure, maybe not its closure, but of course to the time I was there, so well into the 80s, I guess. And then the first thing mentioned are Christmas parties. Sorry, not parties. There were parties, of course, but Christmas parcels, rather. So Christmas parcels. Again, I quote, the first year pupils wished to present a nativity play, so it was decided to do the Road to Bethlehem, as it was entitled. They were anxious to express the meaning of Christmas and hopefully to collect some money for presents for senior citizens who lived near the school. And it goes on to say that they did a lot of hard work. There was some carol singing, I'll come to that also. And it goes on. From this has grown the annual collection of gifts. Every pupil is asked to give something of his or her own to make a parcel. There is always some extra money, and it mentions here that Schweitzer House, the house that I belong to, gave generously, but all houses were involved in that. Then it goes on to talk about Christmas decorations, that Schweitzer House again provided funds for decorations to give away and sell, again to raise money for charity. There was also some for the PTA Christmas Bazaar, as well as putting one in each senior citizen's food parcels. Those were decorations, holly, pine cones, bracken and ivy, painted bracken. The next is clothes for charity, and again Schweitzer House. I'm sure every house was involved. I'm not being biased towards Schweitzer House. And Schweitzer House has used, quote, has used funds to purchase wool for pupils to knit various garments. These have been distributed in various ways. Some have been given away to social services at Christmas time. And the last point is about toy making. I'll read this through. New toys have been made by pupils both in the workshops supervised by Mr. Prothero, also in my time, and by children knitting and using scraps of cloth under the guidance of Mrs. R. Muff and others for the giving away at Christmas time and to give away to the social services for use by needy families. So there you have it. I'm going to become Christmassy from this moment on. As far as I'm concerned, I do remember obviously the Christmas discos and perhaps being involved in one or two events. I'm sure that they were still going on in my time, but as you see, Park School certainly did a lot of hard work when it came to helping those in need and providing Christmas cheer. And that is exactly what Christmas is about, celebrating the birth of Christ and remembering what Christ did for us, his sacrifice. And let's not forget to provide people with Christmas cheer and to help those in need. So that's all from me. I'll be back again soon for a look at the Through Learning to Service booklet, find some snippets of useful information, interesting information. So wishing you Merry Christmas, also a Happy New Year, and there you are, there you have it. Take care. Thank you and bye.